And lastly, in 2001, you were one of 4 senators who refused to sign the letter supporting Israel. Are those accurate?
Well, let's start with the
well, no, I just want to know if the statement, these are votes that took place. Do you agree those votes took place?
Well, I want to ask the letter that you just noted in your 5th point. What was the date in the letter?
The date?
You said I refused to sign a letter.
It was October of 2001.
A letter to...
Okay, skip that one. The other one's true?
Well, it is fairly important, as you know.
Well, it's very important
Senator,
because I was holding the letter at the time that we were gathering signatures.
Right.
The question is, and then more recently you said, I believe that providing necessary resources for nuclear modernization of the triad should be a national priority. Do you stand by your last statement?
My last statement was...
Your last statement saying that I believe that providing the necessary resources for nuclear modernization of the triad should be a national priority.
I don't think there was a letter that I can recall that I signed to a president on any of these issues that I agreed with it, that I didn't sign. So,
will you please answer the question? Were you correct or incorrect when you said that the surge would be the most dangerous foreign policy blunder in this country since Vietnam? Were you correct or incorrect? Yes or no?
My reference to the surge being the most dangerous...
Senator Hagel? The question is, were you right or wrong? That's a pretty straightforward question.
Well,
I would like to answer whether you were right or wrong, and then you are free to elaborate.
Well, I'm not going to give you a yes or no answer on a lot of things. Well, let the record
show that you refused to answer that question. Now, please go ahead.
Well, if you would like me to explain why...
I actually would like an answer. Yes or no?
Well, I'm not going to give you a yes or no. I think it's far more complicated than that. As I've already said, my answer is I'll defer that judgment to history.
More than 60,000 people have been killed in Syria. Do you believe that we should be more engaged in Syria?
I know this administration is very engaged in working with its partners.
So you don't think we should do more?
Well, when you say do more, do you mean...
You think we should make sure that the Syrians get the weapons they need and perhaps establish a no-fly zone? You think we do?
I believe that part of our review is looking at those options.
It's been 22 months, Senator Hagel.
Well, I wasn't there. I don't know the details. I'm not there now.
I'm sure you've read in the newspapers that 60,000 people have been killed and that it's in danger of spilling over into neighboring countries. My question, I guess, is how many more would have to die before you would support arming the resistance and establishing a no-fly zone?
Well, I don't think anyone questions the terrible tragedy that is occurring there every day. It's a matter of how best do we work our way through this so that we can stop it to begin with. And then what comes next? I think the President's been pretty clear on this.
Did you disagree with President Obama on his decision for the surge in Afghanistan?
I didn't think that we should get ourselves into first of all, I had no original position as far as no formal position.
Well,
but I didn't think we were
quoted in August 29, 2011 saying, I disagreed with President Obama and his decision to surge in Afghanistan.
That was my personal opinion, yes. By the way, I've just been handed a note that I misspoke and said I supported the President's position on containment. If I said that, it meant to say that his position on containment, we don't have a position on containment. So I recognize I've had more attention paid to my words the last 8 weeks than I ever thought possible. But so I don't take any chances. Thank you.
I think I understood you correct on containment and prevention. Thanks, Mr. Chairman.
Just to make sure your correction is clear, we do have a position on containment, which is that we do not favor containment.
We do not favor containment. That's the President's position, and that was my position.
Thank you. I just want to clarify the clarify. Now,
if you need further clarification, that's why I'm here.
Thank you, Senator Chan.
Are you saying that those two statements don't contradict each other?
No.
The one to the Omaha paper and the one to Senator Boxer?
That's right. There are 2 points to it. Let me finish, if I could, Senator. Thank you. My second point. My second point is this: where we are with Iran today, the international sanctions that have been placed on Iran, that puts Iran, the United States, in a far different place than where we were in 2000 or 1998 or 2001, when I did not support the reimposition. And by the way, the Bush administration didn't either.